morning, guys. There's really no change from yesterday's work. It's more of a continuation of working on your book ladder, but I do want to introduce you to an example that I found from last year's students, and I think it's awesome. So let's have a look. I took the student's name out to protect their identity, but this is an example of an exceeds. And so if you're wondering kind of like what your paragraphs should look like, or maybe sound like, or what is a good example of a reflection, check this out. So I like that this person started off with easy, and then they moved to just right, and then to hard. And there's a really good mix of books that the student read, on their own independently, and then some read alouds. If you struggle to read this year, you are welcome to do the read alouds as part of your book ladder or as the entire book ladder. So let's start from the beginning and try and remember what we read. So A Night Divided was our One Book, One School. We started with that in the fall. Then we moved to A Christmas Carol. And then after we read The Outsiders, and then we read The Giver for distance learning. And now we're reading The Alchemist. If I were doing this, I would probably place A Night Divided as like a just right or easy, Christmas Carol as just right or hard, The Giver as just right, The Outsiders just right, and The Alchemist hard. Not because it's difficult to read. I think it's difficult to understand. As I expressed yesterday in the read aloud, I had a moment where I just put the book down and I was like, I don't even know what's happening anymore. It's very spiritual and it's metaphorical. It just takes a lot of brain power to understand that book. All right, so that's just a quick little example. So feel free to browse this at your own pace. The one thing I want to call your attention to is you do have to write a reflective paragraph at the end. And so I really like this student's paragraph because they found that, looking back historically at their reading habits through the year, they're like, oh, wow, I guess I really liked realistic fiction books. So that was kind of cool. I don't think she realized that before. And then even I think last year I had them attach a summer reading goal and books that they'd like to read. So if you feel called to do that as something extra to go above and beyond and get that A+ if that's what you really want, then go for it. All right, I'll keep today short, or I'll try to. What else? Flipgrid, guys. I've got a couple new posts today that I need to look at and give feedback. Thank you, Maddie P. Thank you, Caitlin. And thank you, Sophie, for uploading your videos. So you have until the end of the week to do that because this is what we're doing instead of a bookmark this week because I got to go in and upload all those bookmarks today. And that's going to take some time. All right. So in terms of planning for your book ladder, I would suggest hopefully yesterday you looked at the assignments and maybe you started drafting out your paragraph for one books. I'd continue to do that today. You should aim to, write a couple paragraphs for at least 2 more books. All right. So I have Ethan, Andrea, Maddie, and Boston for writing conferences today. Thanks so much for signing up. Guys, if I haven't met with you yet, please sign up on the doc. Okay, it is required that you at least sign up with me once. So I know that I've met with Maddie F already once and she's signed up again. I love that. So you're welcome to sign up as many times as you want, but at least once is a requirement. All right, take care, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all for the read aloud. I'll try to keep it together, I promise, at 1. All right, bye everyone.